So guys, good morning. How have you been? It is Tuesday, I believe. About to go to work and just had a few things on my mind that I would like to talk about. Like, we're way into the month and things just keep happening. I'm like all over the place. Work is going well, life is going well. Few things up and downs here and there. Been to a concert for the first time in a long time in my life. If you know Blackpink, they're a K-pop group, and it was a very interesting experience. They really put on a very good show. You have no idea. Well, I don't need you, thank you very much. No, I accept the risk. Always accept the risk. And I went there with my girlfriend, and we had a wonderful time, actually. It was in London. We saw a horrible management of a queue, because apparently people around here can't do queues for some reason. And we got to know a few people, just have a good time. Met one person who originally comes from Canada and staying here, just studying overall. And yeah, had a good time. The songs were nice, the people were nice, the atmosphere was awesome. And overall, was a very nice experience. What am I doing here? Looks like a rock. Well, let's go with a rock. What do I have on my mind right now? I guess just I was looking at my wall and thinking about, well, this thing right here. Like, I don't know if anyone here has a PS4 or not, but in my case, in my girlfriend's case, we got one because, well, I'm a gamer, but she is a big watcher of YouTube, and we found one guy that we actually really like watching playing video games. He was playing one game called Persona 5 that we, for some reason, absolutely adored watching, and I was like, you know what? It was her idea, actually. We should get a PS4, and we should get Persona 5. So, funny thing there, we actually ended up getting Persona 5 before we actually got the PS4. Crazy, right? Yeah. It's one of those things. We actually got the special edition of Persona 5. Comes with a bag. Comes with what? A bag, the soundtrack, a plushie, and that's what started the whole crazy thing of basically being a gamer on PS4. Like, I started playing games a long time ago. A long time ago when I was a kid, and I always loved it. I loved everything about it. The stories, the characters, the overall notion that you could be whatever you wanted to be, because, well, in video games, you're basically the main character, and sometimes it's hard to feel in life. Like, if you're going to work and you know that you have to be there every single day, and that, well, when you're working for someone else, you're not exactly being the main character in your story. You're just being the main character or a secondary NPC in someone else's business or story. That's basically what happens when you go to your job. Unless you own the place, then yeah, you're basically the main character, but that brings a whole lot of different problems. Like, you don't know if people that you have working for you are good or not. You don't know if things are gonna go well this month or not. Like, there's always added problems into it, but I digress. Why am I talking about stuff? I guess I would just like to start a series and get to know people. Just do a morning, somewhat sort of vlog, if anyone is interested in listening. And if not, at least to have something that I can say I do in the mornings that's different every single day. So I'll just basically try to talk about random stuff. But I guess video games will be the main focus for now on this daily vlog. Like, I want to talk about the platinum runs I've made so far. Like, I don't know if you know what a platinum run is, but it's basically when you get every single trophy on a list that when you install a game, you basically get a list of stuff that you need to do, which is like, excuse me, you do this, you do that, you get this item, you go to this place in X time, you basically manage to take a peek at this, or you do that, yada yada. And it can be really tricky if you don't know what you're doing, or even if you know what you're doing. There are some trophies that I've made that I thought they were flat out impossible, and it's just a really interesting thing to just know your limits and know what exactly is that you can do to challenge yourself. I like the mindset that you can do anything is really heavy into the whole platinum type of stuff. No, type of stuff, trophies, I guess. It is interesting that platinum runs are the most fun thing I've ever done on PS4. Like, I've come to the conclusion that I really like to play video games when I have a purpose in mind. Like, I really don't like to play them just to pass the time. The more and more I grow, the more and more I don't like online gaming just because it doesn't serve a purpose. Online gaming is closer to a business than it's closer to the actual gaming experience. Like, if you play something like League of Legends or Hearthstone or something like that, you know what I'm talking about. It's all about the competition. It's not so much about the story and what is of a story. It's what the fans create, because at the end of the day, we all need to make a bit of money. We all need to earn a living, and the people who work in gaming online markets, they need to basically make a living, and I don't blame them. They are working in what they're passionate about, and that's really, really good. But it's not the experience I'm looking for, and I don't feel bad about it. I just, when I start talking about platinum runs, I think you'll see, because of the way that I'm talking about, how passionate I am about it. And if you can share that passion, I hope we can have a conversation and just get to talk a bit more about, if you have done these, what exactly have you come across in your runs? What were your experiences? What did you do that got stuck to your mind? Like, I was talking about Persona 5. I basically spent like 200 hours on it. And I know 200 hours is a lot, but they were amazing hours. Amazing. All the characters, every single connection that you create in that game, they are so well made that you really feel like you're connecting with the story, and that's all you really ask of a game. Well, I gotta go. I'm late already. I hope I see you guys later. I'm gonna try to talk like this because it really helps me out. Just the process of talking. Just have a nice day and enjoy yourselves.